kung ano yung mga dapat ninyong gawin para maging green ang inyong MySOS app. Hi guys, this is Alan. Welcome back to this channel, Gaijin World. Panoorin nyo tong video na to para malaman ninyo kung paano nyo tatapusin. Kung hindi nyo pa napanood yung mga previous video, puntahan nyo yung description box ng video na to para masundan ninyo yung steps. So, simulan na natin. So, nandito na tayo ngayon sa screen kung saan mag-a-upload na tayo ng vaccination certificate. So, tapos ka na sa questionnaire web, tapos ka na rin mag-upload ng pledge, and ngayon naman ay vaccination certificate naman ang iyong i-upload. Una ay pipiliin mo yung taong ni-register mo, kung kanino yung vaccination certificate na i-upload mo. So, sabi dito, vaccination certificate, please open pre-registration for quarantine procedures, screen, be sure your name is displayed in the person registering drop-down menu, number 1, and tap vaccination certificate, number 2. If an accompanying person is registered, each person must do this. When answering, be sure the correct person's name is displayed in the person's registering menu, number 1, then tap vaccination certificate, number 2. Okay, so ito yung number 1, and then click nyo yung vaccination number 2 after nyo maselect yung person na nire-register nyo. Next is Step 4.2, vaccination certificate, enter information. So, dito ay mamimili kayo kung magsasubmit ba kayo ng vaccination certificate o hindi. The vaccination certificate screen will open. Please enter the following items: status of vaccination certificate, select will submit or will not submit. So, mangyayari lang dito kung hindi kayo magsasubmit ay magiging yellow yung inyong MySOS app. Then, step 4.3, vaccination certificate when not submitting. If you selected will not submit under the status of vaccination certificate, tap next and then register. Then, mag-skip kayo sa mga susunod na step at mag-proceed sa 4.7 step. So, ganito yung kanyang itsura. Pre-registration quarantine procedure, kung hindi kayo magsasubmit, next, and then or pre-registration for quarantine procedure, register. Okay, so sa step 4.4, vaccination certificate when submitting, enter information number 1. If you selected will submit under the status of vaccination certificate, enter. Number 1, Japanese or English selection. Number 2, vaccine name and manufacturer. Name and manufacturer. 3, third vaccination date. So, dito ay una mamimili kayo dito kung name, date, are the following items written in Japanese or English? Yes. And then, mamimili na kayo kung ano yung name and manufacturer ng vaccine ninyo na natanggap ninyo. COVID vaccine, Moderna, or kung ano yung second. Kung halimbawa Pfizer, then yung third, yung booster shot ay Pfizer din. So, pipiliin nyo yan sa first dose, second dose, and third dose. Then, date of third vaccination ay ilalagay nyo din yung date dyan. Then, next step, 4.5, vaccination certificate when submitting. Enter information, tap browse to attach the vaccination certificate images showing your first, second, and third dose history, and confirm that the selected file names are displayed. Note accepted file formats are in PNG, JPEG, or GIF. Is the novel coronavirus COVID-19 vaccination certificate you are about to register the certificate of the person registered with this app? Then select. According dito sa page, ay magsasubmit na kayo or mag-a-upload na kayo ng vaccination certificate. So, click nyo lang yung browse, and then i-click nyo yung yes, and then click next. Then, step 4.6, vaccination certificate when submitting, confirm. On the final screen, confirm that the content is correct. If all is correct, tap register. To make corrections, tap back. Note that input errors are displayed in red. So, ganito yung itsura niya, no? Pag naka-upload na kayo, and then, nandyan na lahat ng data about dun sa vaccination na na-receive ninyo, yung first, second, third dose, and then click register. Then, step 4.7, vaccination certificate completed. When registration is complete, please tap back to tap. So, click nyo lang yung back to tap. Next, yung screen na makikita ninyo is step 4.8, vaccination certificate display screen. For vaccination certificate status number 1, the validity start date to display will indicate a date third vaccination. If you register as will not submit, the screen will be yellow and number 1 will show review completed. but validity start date will not be shown. Note, select which person's information you wish to view at any time with the person's registering menu. So, dito sa screen, makikita na ninyo yung status ng vaccination certificate in-upload ninyo, nakalagay dyan being reviewed. Then, yung validity start date ay naka-indicate din dyan. Then, nakaselect doon yung person na niregister ninyo para doon sa in-upload nyong vaccination certificate. Then, step 4.9, vaccination certificate review results. Review results are sent via push notification. Screen color of the app will change with status. Review completed or will not submit. Vaccination certificate yellow, otherwise red and change. So sabi dito, when being reviewed, you can still register a test certificate. If you receive a notification of return for correction, please confirm the reason and re-register your vaccination certificate. So magiging yellow yan, and then nakalagay dyan vaccination certificate review completed pero hindi registered. Then step 4.10, vaccination certificate, meaning of color of the screen. Top screen's color indicates status of persons. List advanced processing among those registered on the app. You can still use fast track if screen is yellow, but when boarding aircraft entering Japan and others will be required to show printed or other versions of test result certificate. Tap settings icon screen's top right corner to open settings menu and view push notification. So, ito na yung yellow screen ng inyong Mysos app kung hindi kayo naka-register pero nag-upload kayo ng vaccination certificate. Okay, so sa step 5.1, test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure. Open pre-registration for quarantine procedures screen. Confirm your name is displayed in person's registering menu 1, then tap test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure number 2. So number 1, select nyo yung name nung na-register nyo. Then, doon sa baba ay magre-register na kayo nung test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure. Each person needs to do this. When registering information, be sure the correct person's name is displayed in the person's registering menu number 1, then tap test result number 2. Then sa step 5.1, test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure. Enter information. The screen for test result certificate test taken less than 72 hours before departure will open. Please enter the following. Do you wish to do prior registration of a test certificate? Just select yes or no. So, pipili lang kayo dyan, yes or no. Pre-registration ng test certificate. So, once na nakapili kayo, kung no, ay i-click nyo next, then register. So, sabi dito, step 5.3, test result certificate less than 72 hours before departure. When not submitting, confirm. If you have selected no, tap next and then register. Then go to step 5.6. Note, you can still use fast track if you select no, but when you board the aircraft, enter Japan and others, you will be required to show the paper or other version of a test result certificate for a test taken less than 72 hours before departure. Then step 5.4, test result certificate less than 72 hours before departure. When submitting, enter information. Number 1, sample date time. Ayan. So, dito sa screen, may kita ninyo kung ano yung dapat ninyong ayusin. Sample date time, expiry nung inyong test certificate. Automatically displays as 72 hours after sample. Number 3, test type, select from menu. Number 4, collection method, select from menu kung anong klaseng swab test ba yan. Number 5, test result, select from menu. Number 6, tap browse to attach images of test result certificate and confirm that selected file names are displayed. Note, accepted file names file formats are in PNG, JPEG, and GIF. Then, step 5.5, test result certificate less than 72 hours before departure. When submitting, confirm. On the final screen, confirm that the content is correct. If all is correct, tap register. To make correction, tap back. Note, input errors are displayed in red. So, ganito yung itsura niya. Once na nakapag-upload na kayo, ay click nyo na yung register. Then step 5.6, test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure completed. When registration is complete, please tap back to top. Then step 5.7, test result certificate for test taken less than 72 hours before departure. Display screen, ganito yung magiging itsura niya. For test result certificate, status number 1 will show as being reviewed. Expiry number 2 automatically shows 72 hours after sample date and time. If you register no, the screen will indicate review completed, but expiry will not be shown. Note, if there is an accompanying person, select which person's information you wish to view at any time with the person's registering pull-down menu. So, being reviewed na siya. And kapag na-review na, step 5.8, test result certificate less than 72 hours before departure examination review results. The review results are sent via push notification. Color of app screen will change with the status. So, magiging green na yung status ng inyong Mysos app. If you receive a rejection notification, please confirm the reason and then re-register. After current status number 1 at the top of the screen indicates review completed, none of the information can be modified. Note, select each person's information with the person's registering pull-down menu. Then magiging green na ang inyong screen. Sa step 6.1, top screen after pre-registration is complete. When pre-registration and review is complete, screen is green and can use fast track. If you didn't register a test certificate, the screen will be yellow. You must show it when you enter Japan. When asked for QR code, the tap pre-registration for quarantine procedures button number 1. Note, fast track cannot be used if screen is red. So, kailangan green ito para magamit nyo yung fast track. Then, step 6.2, presenting the QR code, tap the pre-registration for quarantine procedures button to display QR code number 1 and status 2. Note, if there is an accompanying person, select which person's information you wish to view at any time with the person's registering pull-down menu. So ayan guys, I hope nakatulong tong video sa inyo. Kung nakatulong, please like this video and mag-comment na din kayo. I-share nyo na rin yung inyong opinion regarding sa video na to, or kapag may mga kakilala kayo na papasok pa lang dito sa Japan, ayan, share nyo yung video na to sa kanila. Baka makatulong to sa kanilang pagbiyahe papunta dito sa Japan. Sa mga nakasubscribe na, thank you so much sa patuloy na panonood, at sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe na kayo and hit nyo yung notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aming mga susunod pang i-upload na mga videos. At huwag nyong kalimutang i-check yung aming YouTube homepage kasi meron kami mga videos dyan na makakatulong sa inyong pamumuhay pagdating ninyo dito sa Japan. Ayan, thank you so much again for watching. This is Alan. Abangan nyo uli yung aming mga susunod pang videos and have a nice day. Bye! Bye!